Hi boys and girls, in this video I'm going to be going over the Easter graphing page with you. So if you had an opportunity to print your work, you should have this sheet with you ready to go. If you were unable to print it because you don't have a printer at home, that's okay. You can get just a blank sheet of paper and you can draw a graph that looks like this, and then you can draw in the pictures on your picture graph. Okay, so whether you're working on a page like this or you're working from a page that you drew, either way, we're going to work through this page together now. So the first thing I want you to do is put your name at the top of your paper. So I'm just going to get myself out of the way here so you can see. So up there where it says name, write your name and number first thing. Remember, uppercase letter first and the rest should be lowercase, and don't forget that number. And then the next thing that you're going to do once you have that, with your name on the paper, you're going to take your scissors and you need to cut off at the bottom of the page. You can see like let's see if I can do it right there where the scissors are. You're going to cut right across the bottom, and then you can throw away the scraps. And what I did was I cut out all the shapes. So let me go to ta-da, there it is. So I cut off the bottom and then cut out all the shapes and just kind of laid them up here. So now I've got them all cut apart. I can glue them where they belong in this graph. So we learned about picture graphs in math, and we know that the pictures represent the things. So these are all Easter things or Easter objects. Looking here, we have a bunny, a piece of candy, which kind of looks like a jelly bean, a little baby chick, and some Easter grass. So now all of these shapes that we have cut out, we need to glue in the correct row so that they line up in the correct spots on the graph. So if we want to start with our bunnies, so find all of the bunnies, and I'll put all my bunnies here in a pile. And now I've got all my bunnies together. And now the next one is candy, so I'll put all my candies in a pile. The next one is chick, so I will put all of my chicks in a pile here. And then the last one is the Easter grass, so I'll pile up all of my Easter grass here. Oh, and there's another chick. Let's put him in his pile. Okay, now that I have all of my items sorted into piles, I can add them to my graph in the right spot. So this first row is for my bunnies. So you will take a glue stick and your little bunnies, and on the back of each bunny you'll put a little bit of glue, and then you'll put one bunny in each box in the bunny row. Now if you need to pause the video so that you can take a minute to do that, you can go ahead and pause now. And if you're working quickly and you're keeping up, then you can just get ready for the next Easter picture or object. So the next one is those candy jelly beans. So I'm going to go ahead and put a jelly bean or a piece of candy in each of those boxes like that. And our next picture is the Easter chick. So now you'll take each of your chicks and put some glue on the back of them and put them on your picture graph. Again, feel free to pause at any time if you need more time to get your pictures glued in the right spots. And then our last picture is the Easter grass. So I will put all of my Easter grass on the picture graph. Now, once you have all of your pictures glued on here and you're finished answering the questions, if you want to take some time to color, you could make those chocolate bunnies. You could color the bunnies chocolate, the candy. You could color any color you want. The little baby chicks, you could do yellow or white, or even sometimes around Easter, I've seen pink and blue chicks just for fun. And then the Easter grass, while real grass is green, Easter grass can be any color you want. So if you want to color the pictures before you upload it, that would make my heart pretty happy. So now that we have all of our pictures on the graph, let's move me up here now. Okay. We're going to answer the questions at the bottom of the page. So the first question says, which object is there the most of? Now remember, when we hear that word most is a word that means more, and in this case, the biggest amount. And so looking at our graph, without even having to count, I can see that these baby chicks come the furthest over on this picture graph. So I know that the chick has the most. So right here, boys and girls, on this line where it says which object is there the most of, you should write that word chick, C-H-I-C-K. So take a minute to write that there. And then we'll move on to question number 2. Question number 2 says, which object is there the least of? Now remember, least is a word that means less or the smallest amount. So looking here, I can see that it's not the bunnies because I've got an empty spot here. So it's looking like our candy, our jelly beans, has the smallest or the least amount. So that word candy, C-A-N-D-Y, you should write that here on the line next to number 2. There is the least amount of candy. And again, pause if I'm going too fast. Looking at number 3, it says, which 2 objects have the same amount? Now remember, same means they're equal. So they'll have the same number of spots filled up on our graph. So looking here, I can see that both my bunnies and my grass have 1, 2, 3. So because bunnies and grass both have 3, those are the ones that have the same amount. So down here on the line, you will write bunny and grass. So take some time to do your best handwriting and get that completed. And when you are all done, take some time to color, take a picture of it, and upload it onto Class Dojo for me. I can't wait to see your cute Easter graphs. See you later.